crazy. Cardi B, Offset have their public out on social media. He's said that she cheated on him while she was pregnant. She answered, yeah, and she responded with, I had to deal with years of you cheating. Uh, she said that he threatened to take things from her that they both worked for financially, and so it's becoming one big ugly mess on social media. They both, have said words to each other on social media. What do you think about the whole public out, between Cardi B and the Offset, the rapper Offset?
I mean, this the society we in now, where private matters are now being done on live for everybody else to have an opinion about y'all lives. You know what I'm saying? Where that could have just been in a private setting in the home, and nobody would know nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not going on live. You feel me? So it's like it's also like kind of weird because you like gotta intentionally go on live. You know what I'm saying? It's not your phone is in the back pocket and it goes live by accident. You know what I'm saying? It's prompts you have to go through to get on live. So my point is, how do I even know if this for real or not? Because y'all on live. You feel me? So you in the midst of an argument, while you arguing, you pull out the phone and go live? You know what I'm saying? Like, how does that go together? So on one aspect, y'all on live displaying bad behavior and bad example of two adults trying to come to an agreement. And then on the other hand, it's like, yeah, on live doing it. So like, how real could it possibly be? You know what I'm saying? So I just take it with a grain of salt.
I just think uh, it's just bad taste. I mean, you're on IG, you're on Twitter, because they tweeting at each other as well. And it's not them, but because they are who they are, people going to talk about it because they put people in their business by putting it on live and then on Twitter, right? So at the end of the day, it's just dirty work when we live in a society where you have to dirty somebody up to break up with them. If you are done with somebody, then obviously there's no real words that need to be spoken. That, I mean, needs to be said. Like when you're really done with somebody, no matter what they text you, no matter how much they try to bring you back in with the bullshit, you like you can't even say nothing anymore to get under my skin. That's when you know you done. So at the end of the day, when you look at the situation, they have to dirty each other up. Like for somebody like Offset, for example, right? Well, just him in particular. This is bad business. Because he says something to her to the effect of I won because you're my baby mother. Okay, I get that sentiment. But when you do it live now, when you do it live, when you dirty this woman up, when honestly she's a representation of you to some degree because you have children with her. It wasn't like you were just smashing Cardi B and y'all just had a falling out. No, you fell in love with this woman, you married this woman, and you breaded her. She got 3 of your children. Now to go on to say that nobody wants you, I won. That sounds crazy because everything that's going on that's important moving forward, which is your children, which is that the fact that you chose at one point in your life to validate her by giving this woman your last name, giving her the protection, providing and being there for this woman and holding this woman up in front of everybody. You made yourself look crazy in this situation because of that. Because you made it public. Not because of necessarily what you said, it's because you made it public. Because at one point you loved this woman. At one point you validated this woman. You put 3 kids in her. So now you look crazy having this go in public. No matter what she says. It don't even matter what she says at this point. She could deal with other dudes at this point because you're not dealing with her no more. Cool. But when it goes public, then it makes you look bad as the man. Because again, it's not like you were just smashing her and you dipped off. It's not like you know what I'm saying? It's not like you did not marry her. You married her, bro. So at the end of the day, this make you look crazy. It don't make her look good neither, but this make you look crazy because now it's public. Now for Cardi B. Now for Cardi B. Keep it real with you, boo. At the end of the day, there's not going to be people lined up to be like, yo, I want to marry her. And it's mainly because you have children by another man. Another man already validated you. Is it possible that you could end up with somebody else? Of course. Of course. Who am I to say you would never find love again? It we're talking about the norm. Can it happen? Yeah. If you deal with an older man that doesn't want any more children, yeah, it's very possible. Is it likely? Come on now, let's keep it real. So you're always gonna be able to find somebody to you know what I'm saying, to bust it down, but to really build a life with you and to really validate you, take you serious the way that you will want to be taken serious. It's not gonna happen unless you mess with somebody who's older and doesn't want any more children. And what's crazy, Cardi B, if you really hear her speak, she talks like she got a head on her shoulder. Like to keep it a buck with you, I've heard her say some outlandish things, but I've never heard her talk like she doesn't know any better, if that makes sense. And I'm pretty sure you know what I'm saying right now, but this is the reality of what's going on because y'all made this thing public. So that's what I think of this whole mess. It gets dirty, it gets crazy when y'all make things public. It's a whole nother bag when things is quiet, when things is not put on Front Street, when you put things on Front Street, now your family is under attack. The man and the wife, the husband and the wife is beefing. They're gonna get divorced. So now all the dudes that always wanted to smash Cardi B is gonna come out the woodworks, right? All the women that ever wanted to deal with Offset, they're gonna come out the woodwork, but in a different way. They're not gonna necessarily want Offset like that in that sense. They're gonna want to continue to keep feeding the flame to the fire. The next woman that really want Offset is not gonna be the woman that was waiting for Offset. So it's just crazy when things happen and the people put this shit for the public forum. So this is about to get nasty before it gets even nastier before it gets better. So they breaking up a family unit and they got kids. At one point, your kids will see this. This shit is public. Y'all are public figures. So this is going to be nasty. This is going to be nasty. All right, moving on to our